Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. Brian Calix sitting in for Kenson Kazumi. In football, the GKEC Global Marbella Valley Under-18 tournament kicked off on Saturday with a match pass followed by remarks from the league's president, Mr. Kendall Emmanuel, GKEC Global Insurance Representative Roger Hare, and District Representative Honorable Sean Edwards, all expressing appreciation of the partnership, which is now in its 10th year. In their brief remarks, they also provided words of encouragement to the young players of the participating clubs. This was followed by the opening game between the defending champions, Togetherness Youth and Chesters. However, after 19 minutes with scores still goalless, heavy rains forced the abandonment of the game. Well, with more favorable conditions on Sunday, Olio United defeated RYO 3-1, while on Monday, Rovers United also defeated their opponent Survivals FC 3-1. Today, defending champions Togetherness Youth is expected to take on Olio United at the Larry Soos playing field. Meanwhile, still down on the East Coast, the final of the Marbella Valley Promotional League is scheduled for this coming Thursday. Contesting the final will be defending champions Rovers United and Monarch Sports Club. Given the inclement weather conditions on Saturday night, the final had to be postponed. In cricket, the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground has come in for high praise from Stars batsmen Rakim Cornwall and Kavem Hodge.
It's an honor to be playing at Darren Sammy Stadium. I think Sammy has done tremendous well for St. Lucia. For the stadium to name off of is an honor. The wicket day is very good, so I think the whole atmosphere in the stadium is very good.
The environment, it's very picturesque. It's a lovely place to play cricket. It's open. You have the breeze, you have the facility and everything. So, and the people obviously being at the ground and the feedback and the noise and the chanting, which I will not repeat.
Well, that was Rakim Cornwall and Kavem Hodge of the St. Lucia Stars speaking last evening on DBS's S758 Sports Store. Well, 3 matches were played in the Mon Repos Credit Union T20 tournament this past weekend. On Saturday, August 18th, Margaretite Youth Movement defeated DX Revival of Deriso by 146 runs. Margaretite Youth Movement took first knock and piled up 214 for 3 in their allotted 17 overs. For Margaretite, Craig Emmanuel top scored with 75 and Conan Henry contributed 62, while Christian Shalry chipped in with 49. For Deriso, Rick Langelier, Titus Moncherry and Garvey Mitchell bagged 1 wicket apiece. In their turn at the crease, DX Revival could only muster 68 for 8. The only significant contribution came from Dave Marshall with 21 and Chris Sherwin 18. For Margaretite, Kurt Seeley bagged 4 for 11, while Christian Shalry and Justin Deschong had 2 wickets apiece. In the second game of the day, Pastures Youth Organization won over Grass Street Sports Club by 90 runs. Puayo batting first and they got to 179 for 3 in their allotted 15 overs. Captain Cyril Charles top scored at 57, while Kendall Samuel contributed a well-played 44. For Grass Street, Shalmaya Bissett bagged 2 for 35, and Uriah Seri had 1 for 40. Grass Street were restricted to 89 for 6, with Shalmaya Bissett having a good all-around game, top scoring with 29. Wade Clovis, he got 27. Kendall Samuel completed a masterful all-round performance, bagging 3 for 17. On Sunday, August 19th, matches continued with VA4 South cricket team defeating the Miku Cricket Club by 71 runs in a match reduced to some 12 overs. VA4 batted first and amassed 131 for 4 in their allotted 12 overs. The main contributors for VA4 South were Jevin Isidore with 69, Hafiz Ali 25 and Dishon Ramphal with 20. In their turn at the crease, the Miku team could only muster 60 for 7. Nash Paul top scored for Miku with a patient 29. Hafiz Ali destroyed the Miku batting with 4 wickets for 2 runs. Still in news on cricket, this time in the north, the South Catches Cricket Association continued their T20 competition over the weekend with only 1 of the 3 scheduled matches completed. On Saturday, the first match between Millet and the South Catches under-19 had to be abandoned after just 3 overs due to the inclement weather. The second match between Crusaders and Boss was also postponed. On Sunday, Millet defeated Boss by 90 runs. Millet 212, Anderson Charles hitting 76, Xavier Gabriel 49. Boss in their turn at the crease got to 122. Matches continue tomorrow and Thursday from 6:30 p.m. at the Grosedale playing field. Tomorrow, the guest team, John Eugene Cricket Academy, they take on the Bexar Oval Superstars, while on Thursday, Millet, they take on the John Eugene Cricket Academy. We take a break, return with more sport news and action. Thank you for staying tuned. In news out of the Hero Caribbean T20, Jamaica Talawas captain Andrea Russell has lamented the lack of home advantage provided by the Central Broward Regional Park Stadium following his side's heavy defeat to Guyana Amazon Warriors in the Caribbean Premier League Saturday night. The Talawas played their first 2 home games at Sabina Park and hosted the other 3 at the venue located in southeastern Florida. However, Saturday's contest felt little like a home advantage for the Talawas as Amazon Warriors were greeted with vocal support from spectators, something that was not lost on an upset Russell. The 21-year-old helped Myers slam exactly 149 balls to leave Talawas chasing 210 for victory. However, their batsmen failed to cope with a difficult and hostile crowd and crumbled to 138 all-out in the 17th over, losing by 71 runs. Russell said the Talawas had found it difficult both when they bowled and batted and considered it had impacted the team's motivation. Talawas also lost to reigning champions Trinbago Knight Riders on Sunday. They next face Barbados Tridents at the Florida venue tomorrow. In football, manager Jose Mourinho retains the full backing of Manchester United's board despite Sunday's 3-2 Premier League defeat at Brighton. The result and performance has attracted widespread criticism. Mourinho is the favorite to be the next Premier League boss to leave his job, with suggestions that former Real Madrid coach Zinedine Zidane is being considered as a potential replacement. A United source said, quote, "Why would we discuss Zidane when there is no job?" End quote. Mourinho was disappointed by the failure to make more outfield signings during the summer transfer window beyond Brazil midfielder Fred and teenage fullback Diogo Dalot, who is currently injured. He wanted additional cover in central defense and an alternative to Anthony Martial out wide. However, in both instances, the United board felt there was no worthwhile signing available. And finally tonight in news on tennis, former world number 1 Novak Djokovic became the first player to win all 9 Masters 1000 tournaments with victory over Roger Federer in Cincinnati. The 31-year-old Serb, a 5-time runner-up at the event, beat 7-time champion Federer 6-4, 6-4. Wimbledon champion Djokovic had lost the Cincinnati final to the Swiss on 3 previous occasions. Victory for world number 2 Federer would have brought him his 99th career trophy, as well as leveling the longtime rivals' head-to-head record at 23 apiece. Djokovic will now look to take his form into the US Open, which starts on August 27th, having previously won 2 titles at Flushing Meadows. Stay tuned, the weather is up next. Now to our thought to take you through the night. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. The DBS News continues. Please stay tuned.